Hi guys, good day. It's me, Teacher MJ. Our topic for today class, it's all about 3 key examples of harmonic sequence. So without further ado, let's do this topic. So this is actually part 2 of our video class. Feel free to see the link on the description down below with regards to the part 1 of our video on how to solve basic harmonic sequence. Now we do have 2 examples. First example, find the 5th term of the harmonic sequence if the second term is 6/7 and the 7th term is 3/11. And for number 2, find the second term for the harmonic sequence if a sub 5 is 3/4 and a sub 9 equals 3/11. So for number 2 class, we will just put it in another video because this number 1, it will take a lot of time. So I will just put a link in the description down below on how to solve number 2. And this will be part 3 of our video. Alright, let's try to solve number 1. So the thing that you will do, class, is you need to count the number of terms. So we have 5th term, 2nd term, and 7th term. So therefore, the last term will be 7th term, and we have 7 terms. Alright, so number of terms, that would be 7, since the last term here is 7th term. So therefore, 7 terms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, and the next step, class, is we need to convert this harmonic sequence, the second term, into arithmetic sequence. Do not forget, class, that the harmonic sequence is the reciprocal of arithmetic sequence. So the second term, right, given second term, I will just put T, or second term. Let me just write second term. Second term is 6/7, and the seventh term, okay, seventh term will be 3/11. Alright, now we convert this one into arithmetic sequence. It's because, class, we need to find the common difference. Once again, once you find the common difference, class, you can find any of these terms. Okay, once you get the common difference. So to convert this one into arithmetic sequence, just get the reciprocal, class. If this is 6/7, get the reciprocal. The numerator 7 will be the denominator 7 will be the numerator, and this numerator 6 will be the denominator. So the reciprocal of 6/7, that's 7/6. Sir, why is that? Why do we need to get the reciprocal, or why do we need to convert this harmonic sequence into arithmetic sequence? It's because, class, we are using the arithmetic sequence formula to find the common difference. Right? So we will be using the arithmetic sequence formula. What would be the formula, sir? That would be a sub n equals the first term plus n minus 1 times the common difference. Alright, that's the formula, class, of arithmetic sequence. And we need to find the common difference. Alright, so for 3/11, just get the reciprocal of the 7th term. This will be 11/3. And this will be the arithmetic sequence. Alright, the second term, let me label this up. This is 7/6. And the 7th term, that's 11/3. Now, once you get the reciprocal of this harmonic sequence, you can now find the common difference. Alright, so a sub n will be the last term. A sub n will be the last term. So 11/3 is our last term, the 7th term. So we have 11/3 equals, now, check this one, class. We don't have the first term. Okay, we don't have the second term, but we have, we don't have the first term, but we have the second term. So the thing that we will do, class, is we need to adjust. Okay, once again, sir, we don't have the first term. What will we do? Now, but we have the first term. The good thing we have we don't have the first term, but the good thing we have the second term. So the thing that we will do is we need to adjust. This second term, we make it into first term, and this 11/3, we make it into last term, but the number of terms will be only 6. Okay, once again, this 7/6 will be our first term, and this 11/3 will be our last term. Now the number of terms will be only 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's the thing that you will do, class. If you don't have the first term, do not be worried. You adjust. The second term will be our first term. This 11/3 will be our last term, but the number of 6, instead of 7 a while ago, because we have 7 terms, we make it into 6. First term, okay, you ignore this first term, and you make this second term to be your first term. So this is first term, and this will be the last term. So just count the number of terms, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so we adjust. Our first term now will be 7 over 6. Just to find the common difference, we need to adjust. Plus n will be the number of terms. We only have 6 terms. 6 minus 1 times the common difference. We don't have the common difference. We find it. So this will be 11 over 3 equals 7 over 6 plus 6 minus 1 is 5 times d. So this will be 11 over 3 equals 7 over 6. 5 times d, that's positive 5d. Now to isolate d, you transpose the 7 over 6 from right to left. And once you transfer an equation from this equal sign, you always change the sign. This is positive, it will be 11 over 3 minus, it will be negative 7 over 6 equals 5d. Alright, now rules in subtraction of fractions. If the denominators are not the same, you will find the LCD. Least common denominator for 3 and 6. Of course, that would be 6, right? Alright, so 6 divided by 3 is 2 times 11, that would be 22. Minus, copy minus sign, then 6 divided by 6 is 1 times 7 is 7 equals 5d. Alright, and then next, subtract 22 minus 7, that would be 15 over 6 equals 5d. Now to get the value of d class, you can multiply both sides. Multiplication property of equality, you can multiply both sides by 1 over 5. You can multiply both sides by 1 over 5 and this side. But it will be confusing, class. Okay? Because there are some students that they are confused with multiplication property of equality or the properties of equality. So the thing that we will do, class, to make it simple, just do cross multiplication. Cross multiply. Understood that this equation 5d has a denominator of 1. You can just simply cross multiply, class, to make it easy. It will be confusing to multiply 1 over 5 in left and right of the equation. Alright, so cross multiply. This will be 1 times 15 is 15 equals 5d times 6, that would be 30d. And to get the value of d, divide both sides by 30. So cancel this out, and our d is 15 over 30 equals d. Alright, so our d equals 15 over 30. Now, when we divide 15 by 30, we will get a decimal answer. So the thing that we will do, class, is we need to get the GCF. We need to reduce this fraction. It's mandatory, class. In fractions, you always reduce the fraction to the lowest term. That's mandatory. So to reduce this one, you find the GCF, the greatest common factor of 15 and 30, that would be 15. So divide by 15 and divide by 15. So our d equals 15 divided by 15 is 1. 30 divided by 15 is 2. So the common difference is 2. So d is equals to 1/2. Now once we get the d, classes, we can find any of this term, class. Any of these terms, you can find it. Okay? Because we already have the common difference. Alright, let me just write the common difference. D equals 1/2. Alright, you pause the video, class, because I will be erasing this one and we'll find the fifth term. Okay, we'll be finding the fifth term. We can find it manually. Okay, by just adding the common difference. Of course, 7 over 6 plus 1/2. You can do it. Okay, so let me just erase this one, class. Of course, in arithmetic sequence, class, if you still remember, in arithmetic sequence, we have 2, 4, 6, and 8. The common difference, you subtract this one, right? 4 minus 2, that is 2. 6 minus 4, that is 2. 8 minus 6 is 2. Now, to get the next number after 8, that would be 8 plus 2, right? Is 10. So, 10 minus 2 is 8. So, you do reverse. 8 plus 2 is 10. 10 plus 2, that would be 12. So to get this, the next number of 7 over 6, you can just add it by 1/2. So 7 over 6 plus 1/2, that would be the third term. Then the answer for this one, you add it 1/2, that will be the fourth term. Okay, but it will take time to do it that way. Of course, we'll do it manually later on. But we find the fifth term by using the formula, since we already have the common difference. Alright, let's try that one, finding the fifth term using the formula. So the thing that we will do, class, if we are told to find this fifth term, the thing that we will do is we make this fifth term to be our first term, and the number of terms will be 3 terms. Once again, we don't have the first term, so the thing that we will do is we need to make this fifth term to be our first term, and the number of terms will be 3 terms. Of course, this will be our last term. Right, so this will be a sub n. Our last term is 11 over 3 equals our first term. We assume that this fifth term will be our first term. So that would be a sub 1 for the fifth term. We're looking for this one. Plus our n, the number of terms. Since we are just looking for this one, we have 3 terms. We're looking for the fifth term. And we assume this will be our first term. So n, 1, 2, 3. The number of terms is 3 minus 1. And the common difference is 1/2. So this will be 11 over 3 equals the first term, or our fifth term, plus 3 minus 1 is 2 times 1/2. So 11 over 3 equals the first term plus, we're looking for this one, 2 times 1/2 class, 2 times 1/2. You can cancel this out. 2 divided by 2 is 1. Alright, 2 divided by 2 is 1. Or you can multiply 2 times 1 is 2. Then 2 times 1 is 2. Then understood that there's 1 here. 1 times 2 is 2. And 2 divided by 2 is 1. So the answer is 1. Alright, and when we transpose 1 from right to left, so this will be 11 over 3. Once we transpose an equation, you change the sign. This will be minus 1 equals a sub 1. So we're almost done to find the fifth term. So 11 over 3 minus 1, you have two solutions, class. First thing is we can make this one as 3 over 3. Okay, we'll write this one. 11 over 3 minus 1, we can write this as 3 over 3. Because 3 divided by 3, class, is 1. Now, if we have the same denominators, we can just simply subtract this one. Okay, 11 minus 3. Okay, a sub 1 equals 11 minus 3 is 8. And rules in subtraction of fractions, if the denominators are the same, simply copy 8 over 3. So you can have the solution, or if you're confused with this one, go ahead, you find the LCD. Okay, the LCD, understood that there's 1 here for 1. The LCD of 3 and 1, that is 3. So 3 divided by 3 is 1 times 11 is 11, minus 3 divided by 1 is 3, times 1 is 3. And then you subtract 11 minus 3, you still have 8, and then copy 3. So the first term, okay, is 8 over 3, and we assume this first term as our fifth term. Okay, we assume this first term to be our, well, once again, we assume that our fifth term to be our first term. So therefore, this one, okay, once again, we assume that this first term that we get is our fifth term. So therefore, our a sub 5, our fifth term, is 8 over 3. That's the answer, class. 8 over 3. Alright, this one is 8 over 3. Once again, these numbers are still arithmetic sequence. Now, to find the fifth term of the harmonic sequence, so the harmonic sequence, the fifth term, so that would be, get the reciprocal, the answer is 3 over 8. This is the final answer, class, 3 over 8. The answer for arithmetic sequence is 8 over 3. Arithmetic sequence is 8 over 3. To get the harmonic sequence, get the reciprocal, that would be 3 over 8. Now, let's check, class. Let's do it manually. Let's check if we can get this answer, 8 over 3 for the fifth term. Alright, let's do it manually. So let me erase this one. So if the teacher will ask you to do it manually, this will be the thing that you will do. But if not, that's the answer, class. You can use the arithmetic sequence formula. Alright, so 7 over 6, and our common difference is 1/2. Using the arithmetic sequence, so 7 over 6 plus 1/2. This will be the LCD is 6. 6 divided by 6 is 1 times 7 is 7. Plus 6 divided by 2 is 3. Times 1 is 3. Alright, so this will be 7 plus 3 is 10. Divide 6. Now we can reduce 10 over 6 by 2. 10 divided by 2 and 6 divided by 2. 10 divided by 2 is 5. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 5 over 3. So that would be the third term, class. 5 over 3. So let me write the third term, 5 over 3. Now to get the fourth term, 5 over 3 plus 1 half, because the common difference is 1 half. And the LCD of 3 and 2 is 6. 6 divided by 3 is 2 times 5 is 10. Plus 6 divided by 2 is 3 times 1 is 3. So this will be 13 over 6 for the fourth term. Alright, let's have the fifth term. So 13 over 6 plus 1 half equals, so the LCD is 12. 12 divided by 6 is 2 times 13. 2 times 13, that would be 26 minus, plus. So 12 divided by 2 is 6 times 1 is 6. Alright, so 26 plus 6, that would be 32 over 12. Now reduce the fraction to the lowest term. You can divide it by 4, right? Divide it by 4. Divide it by 4. So our fifth term, check class, if we get 8 over 3, same answer. 32 divided by 4 is 8. 12 divided by 4 is 3. You get the same answer, class. 8 over 3 for arithmetic sequence. And then the sixth term, let's check the sixth term. Go ahead. So 8 over 3 plus 1 half. The LCD is 6. 6 divided by 3 is 2 times 8 is 16. Plus 6 divided by 2 is 3 times 1 is 3. Alright. And this will be 19 over 6. So we cannot reduce 19 and 6. That would be our sixth term. Now to get the seventh term, go ahead. Let's add 19 over 6 plus 1 half. Let's check if we get this one, 11 over 3 for the arithmetic sequence plus 1 half. So the LCD of 6 and 2, that would be 6. 6 divided by 6 is 1 times 19 is 19. Plus 6 divided by 2 is 3 times 1 is 3. 19 plus 3, that is 22 over 6 divided by 2. 22 divided by 2 is 11. 6 divided by 2 is 3. You get the same answer, class, 11 over 3, by just doing it manually. Now for this one, to get this first term, simply subtract 7 over 6 minus 1 half. Do it reverse, class. 7 over 6 minus 1 half. Since we're looking at the left side, you do it reverse. You subtract 7 over 6 by the common difference. So the LCD is 6. 6 divided by 6 is 1. Times 7 is 7. Minus 6 divided by 2 is 3. Times 1 is 3. So 7 minus 3, that's 4 over 6. Divide by 2. So this will be, reduce this one by 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 2/3. So our first term, class, is 2/3. Alright, even if we add 2/3 by 1 half, you will get 7 over 6. So that's it, class. That's the arithmetic sequence. So the harmonic sequence of this given arithmetic sequence, that would be, let me just write the harmonic sequence, 3 over 2. Okay, get the reciprocal. 6 over 7. 3 over 5. 6 over 13. 3 over 8. 6 over 19, and 3 over 11. Alright, there you have it, class. The harmonic sequence of these 7 terms. And our answer, we're just looking for the 5th term. So it will take time if you do it manually. So the thing that you will do is you will be using the formula once you get the common difference. That's it, class. That's how you solve for number 1. Now, for number 2, feel free to see the link in the description down below with regards to the part. This will be the part 3 now for number 2. Part 3. The answer is 8 over 3. This will be our answer, class. This is, this will be our answer, class. 3 over 8, because we already convert this arithmetic sequence into harmonic sequence. Final answer is 3 over 8 for the 5th term. Alright, so I hope you learned something new today. And if this video helps you, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. You share it to your classmate class so that we can help. You share it to your classmates so that we can help more students. Once again, this is Teacher MJ. Bye-bye!